favorites, but my favorite star of this whole weekend is already on the stage. Quietly, Gavin. So, I feel like first I just want to talk to you guys before we start bringing up everyone else. Gavin, is that good with you?
Yeah, that is very cool.
Cool, love it, love to see it. So, I just want to say hi, you guys. I know I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. My name is Madison, McLaughlin. I am here doing a panel later with some of my friends from Chicago PD. Hey! But you know, before I even started acting, I kind of was like Gavin. We both started pretty young, I think, right? And before I even started, I was just like you guys. I was a huge fan of shows. I still am. These shows specifically, I think, mean a lot to a lot of people here. You know that. That's why you're here. And I'm just so excited to have everyone here, to have some of these people come up and talk to you. A little bit of lay of the land first. We're going to chat a little bit and get everyone up here, and then any questions that you have, I'm sure you guys know how this works, but you'll see the microphones, you'll go up, you'll ask very respectfully. Let's try to keep it a little bit short so that everybody gets an opportunity to ask their questions. And I think that's it. Gavin, do you have anything to add?
Nope.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I want to start bringing on our friends that we have that are here. So obviously, man of the hour, Gavin McHugh. We also have Ronen. Please come on. Yeah. We have Eric and Olsen. Might have. Do we have Sarah? Do we have Rick? As they should be. So.
Hello.
Okay. Please, and I need you guys. I'm a massive Winter Hill fan. Anyone who knows me? Right now, yes, please. Still dangle. Alright, so the first thing I want to say to get everyone started, obviously you guys are all a part of shows that, I feel like any show that we do is always full of connections, of course, but I feel like specifically with the shows that are in this family, it's different because you're representing true first responders and their families, their loved ones. And so I would just love to hear from you guys any experiences you've had, what that's meant to you, how it's been different from other roles that you guys have taken on. Anyone can start.
Quiet, she's not sat here. Yeah, you know, I had the opportunity in another show that I did on USA and Netflix called Shooter, where I got to play the wife of a Marine, and that was something really special, and meeting tons of families and people who served our country. But it's another thing to now play an FBI agent and to get to speak to people that do this job. And I spoke to a woman, because my character Nina is a mother now, who was a mother, because in my mind, I'm like, well, shouldn't she take more time off, and raise the kid, and maybe not do such a dangerous task force job? And she said no. That was when I dug in more. Like, I realized I had to make this world a better place because I had a child. And so it's just been eye-opening to see people who serve all of us and still serve having families, and for the sake of not just their family, but our families. And I feel a deep gratitude.
I think for the NCIS universe, right? The real NCIS agents was on the set often, and they talked about their recruitment numbers because of the show, which blew my mind. The recruitment numbers with the success of that had grown up like 8,000%. And I think that when people grow up watching these shows, and they apply their skill set to doing something, she just
for those of you that know my character TK, you know that he's helped so many people in so many different ways. And, you know, it's the greatest honor of my career and of my life. You know, we're dealing with really serious subject matter on the show. We're dealing with addiction. That was very near and dear to my heart personally. And I know that's helped a lot of people out there sort of see themselves on screen, and whether they have a family member or a friend, or it's them who's suffering and trying to battle with addiction. That's been a major part of the show. Also, I know so many of us here are part of the LGBTQ community, and to have that kind of visibility on a show that's on Fox and the whole world could watch, that's been the ride of a lifetime to share that with you guys. And, I know TK means so much to you guys, but he means the world to me, and I love him, and I'm gonna miss him. I'm not gonna talk about that too much, but yeah, it's just been an incredible journey, to say the least, and I thank you guys for all the love and support.
Yeah, you're here.
Hi everybody, it is Gavin. So should I tell them my favorite scene of my show? Or?
Yeah, sure. You absolutely. I would love to hear about your favorite scene of the show.
Honestly, my favorite scene of 9/11 is when I got mad at my dad for dating. So my TV dad, Ryan, who plays Eddie, he's like, okay, well, you don't have to get mad. And so he's like, let's talk about it. And I'm like, no. And then second time I'm like, no. And then I raise my voice and I'm like, no. And then I break the bowl. And as everybody knows, I would never do that anymore. That's clear. Yes, that would never happen. Well,
I think that's a great story. I think that's a perfect segue for us to invite up. We have. Hey, I see some pretty people. Can we please bring up Sarah? We're just warming them up for you. Okay, come on up. Is this on? I'm really sorry we're late. It was Rick. I was waiting for Rick to get his hair done. I'm sorry.
Hello. Actually, I have a witness, Eric, that saw me here early, so we all know we have a witness whose fault it is.
It's here early. You can super early. Push up early.
Welcome, guys.
What were you guys doing? I'm sorry, what were you guys saying?
Oh no, we were just going down the line talking about, well, Gavin was telling us his favorite scene, and it involved him breaking a bowl. And he said it was so cool because that's not something you normally get to do in your life, which I think is very nice. It's very respectful. I've known Gavin since he was like this big, you guys, so I can vouch for him. He's true. So I think I have to move on. You guys are here. I have to move on to it. What has it been like watching a complete resurgence of Suits come back into a whole new generation, come back into people's lives? People are going nuts. I mean, how has it been seeing the show that you guys started a while ago come back and get this new life? Is it bringing up anything? Is it like weird? Is it fun? I mean, I would love to.
Do you have profit participation?
What participation?
What is that?
Is it residual? Stuff like this.
Answer.
Not that I'm aware.
No, not that question.
It has been, thank you for asking, it's been amazing. Obviously, it's a show that we did a long time ago, you know, not that long ago. It ran for 9 seasons, so we were there for a while, but the fact that people found it and it found them during a time that I feel like our world is really kind of crazy and chaotic and divided, the fact that people found joy there or connection or escape, that feels really great. It feels really amazing to be a part of something that can function like that in somebody's life, and it means a lot, so it's great.
Yeah, rewarding, just incredibly rewarding. You know, that more people got to see the hard work you put into 9 years, and so it's like a nice extra pat on the back, like, you know, you feel there was more purpose, you know, because it reached more people.
I always find it's fun when people watch the shows that we make. It's always like, oh my gosh, you guys really like it, it's so fun. I do want to let you guys know we have enough time to answer questions. Anyone who has questions, feel free to go ahead and start lining up. We have, oh wow, we're already, yeah, let's go. I love the break queens. Hi everyone.
I'm Gabrielle. I'm from Michigan, and I have a question for everybody. So I'm a mental health therapist, and I always want to know how these shows are so important. We talk about a lot of important topics, from law to medical and all of them. But I guess, how do you keep yourself grounded when you're dealing with a lot of these really important topics that could be from anything? How do you keep yourself grounded, and maybe how do you check yourself with your mental health dealing with this as subject matters?
I've been in therapy since I was 22. I'm currently 39, and I go every Thursday at 6 p.m. And every production I'm on understands that that hour, whether it's from my trailer, wherever it might be, is one of the most important things I can do for myself. That's my truth, because I believe that being able to have talk therapy, not just because of the job we do, but the world we live in. You know, there's this amazing saying that says we're all just walking each other home. Like, we all were fighting battles, we're all going through things, we struggle with different mental issues, and I think that going through the pandemic brought that to light more than ever, and I'm a huge advocate for therapy. And so I'll always share that I've been doing it with the same therapist for a really long time. I went in thinking I had one issue, and I was just going to get through it for a few months, and then I was going to be cured and fine. And many, many years later, I'm still here going to therapy and showing up for myself.
I think snuggling with my 2 dogs is a happy place. I try to leave work at work and not put it on my wife. But she's an actress too, so she kind of gets it, like we keep to the bed, or sometimes I don't want to talk. A good cry is good sometimes. A glass of whiskey is good sometimes. A little puff of a THC is good sometimes. But, you know, I just try to find my happy place, and that's usually the people that I surround myself with.
I'm Sarah, and my question is for Shantel. I was wondering if you took anything home from that show.
Yeah, I took a lot of things. I'm not a voter, but because it was my very first television show I ever did, I saved every script. I have the backs of my chair from each season. I kept a couple of clothing items. I don't know why, but I did. From like iconic moments, and my parents created a shrine in my old bedroom of things for Portraying. Like there's the gallery opening that Quinn had. There was like a poster in the giant poster of me holding a camera with like my character description, and it's hanging above my bed in my childhood bedroom, and it's not even my own name. But yes, I do have stuff that I have.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, thanks, Gavin. This question is specifically for Sarah and Rick. If you could choose anyone in the industry, present, history, whichever, to play your characters, Donna and Lewis, who would it be?
I would pick Rick Hoffman to play Donna. How did you know I was going to say that? It segues perfectly into another point that I want to make, which is I am watching Suits, kind of for the first time, and this man robbed of an Emmy because it's the most incredible performance, so I think he would have crushed Donna. I think he would.
Naturally. Basically, wow, there's so, I mean, how many actors can you love out there that you wish would play a character, you know, in honor of you? There's too many to mention, you know, a Paul Giamatti or someone like that, you know. But it's a really great question. I would need more time to really give you a bullseye answer, but thanks.
Hi, my name is Hella. My question is for Sarah. I mean, Rick, you can't answer this if you have an answer for it. But I'm a big Swiftie, so what is your favorite Taylor Swift song and album? They could be different.
Oh gosh, I'm terrified. This is the scariest question. Oh no, this is hard. Okay.
My son loves Florida.
Love, which was. You need more time.
I mean, really.
Well, the song that's in my head right now is like, August slipped away.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that song. But I really wish I had my daughters here because I'm letting them down. Like, they would be very specific. What's yours?
Oh God, you're trying to remember. I really like Right Where You Left Me, but Folklore is my favorite album.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah.
Great. Okay.
All right.
Okay, well, I'll be listening to folklore all day.
Good.
If you come to my booth and I've got my set in, that's
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Hi, my name is Francesca, and my question is for Sarah. How do you handle the pressure of being such a huge inspiration to women everywhere? As you are mine.
Thank you. I'm so honored that you said that. I don't think of myself that way, obviously.
If you knew her as like not the character, it would even be more so that way.
I completely agree.
Can you answer my question for me?
I think it's you know, her humility, the self-awareness, and the thoughtfulness of others, like a real, genuine care for others' well-being.
Thank you.
My name is Jackson. It's so nice to meet all of you. I had a question for Ronen. It's about no escape. Given the movie's theme about the media, social media, and influencer culture in general, and given the way the movie ended, and all the surprises and stuff like that, who do you feel the antagonist was in the movie, if that makes sense?
Wow, that's a deep cut too. Going all the way into the IMDb. I think the antagonist is social media. Very much so. For those of you that have not seen it, this might not make a lot of sense, but you know, it's sort of a fine line of can we use it for good? Can we use it for bad? Is it both? I kind of think it's a little bit of both. There's incredible things we get achieved through social media, but it's also it can be a really dark place for a lot of people. It's a lot of negativity and hate. But then again, there's an incredible opportunity to spread love and inspiration on social media as well. So I think that's sort of the ultimate question of that movie, that theme. Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kiara. I've been Ronen before. I love you. My question is for Ronen. Anybody else can answer. How do you think the 126 will survive in Supernatural?
Like the show? I think we do pretty good. I haven't really seen the show, so I know I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think we'd be okay. We can handle ourselves, the first responders. I'm a big fan of Jensen, though. He's there. Yeah, I don't really know how to answer that.
I think Dan and C. Wow, guys. I think Dean and Sam would really take care of them. I think that was the whole part. I mean, my whole role of the show when I went to Supernatural was being kind of ushered and mentored by them. And I think they kind of have a tendency of doing that. And I think it would be fun to watch the power dynamics that would happen between those crews. I think that would be fun. I think we should bring them back and do it.
What she said.
Someone start the Twitter thread. Someone start the petition.
Thanks for answering.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this question's for Sarah and Rick. So, I don't want to spoil anything in case someone's rewatching Suits right now, but given what we know about the series finale, and just kind of trajectory of Suits, who do you think of the partners that remain would be either the first to either get fired or leave to go either start a new law firm or something like that? So between Lewis, Samantha Wheeler, Alex Williams, Katrina Bennett, who do you think would leave to either start a new firm or who do you think might do something and get fired?
This is something you're.
Just a hypothetical, yeah.
It's just in case.
Well, no, not just in case.
Just as far as
who do you think
like a Katrina spinoff.
Maybe.
I would say.
Katrina's not leaving Lewis. Katrina's not leaving Lewis.
No, I would say just to make it. It's a very, very hard question. I don't know. I would say Samantha Wheeler.
Me too. I think Samantha would go.
Yeah.
Samantha would go.
That's it. Yeah, to not make a big. Yeah, Samantha Wheeler.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Sarah. This question is for Ronen. Is there anything that you can tease us for the upcoming season of Lone Star?
I'm about to just start spoiling everything.
Go ahead.
Fuck it. No, just kidding. Just throw me down. Well, there's been a lot shared on the interweb. I think the thing I'm most looking forward to is my half-brother, Jonah, visiting us, as well as Enzo, who I've been sort of daydreaming about since day one, because he very much is TK's father figure when Owen wasn't around, and I think that dynamic was really, really, really cathartic on so many levels. And I don't know if you guys saw who's playing Enzo. Ian Cusick from Lost. Yeah, spoiler. Yeah, I don't think that's good enough, but now it is. But he's amazing, and I remember watching Lost as a kid. You know, just so amazed by that show. Right now, he's playing my stepdad. And then what Jonah is going to mean to Carlos and TK, I think is a major part of the season. And we're going to figure out what to do with them. And that's all I can say. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Missy. Eric, I'm sharing the love. I want to say number one, just circling back to mental health, you and Danny and your comedy and entertainment. When I found the show, I found it years and binge watching, and it really helped my mental health. It was big therapy for me. So my question would be, is there any way you guys will enter the NCIS to just do a cameo maybe, hopefully, anything?
First off, thank you for the first part. And that's, that's a big part of a lot of people's life. And thank you for sharing that time, bringing this into your home. You never know. There's a lot of, there's an origins happening right now. There's probably a period piece. Ziva, they're doing one with Weatherly, and there's a bunch of stuff in development, some of which I'm working on. So you never know.
Because that would be great if you guys went with Ziva and Joey. That was one of my favorite episodes. It's really like Weatherly.
Yeah, Michael Weatherly's, he's a special fun.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, my name's Maddie. This is for anyone who wants to answer it. How would you describe your character in one word, or what is your favorite attribute about him?
Fearlessly vulnerable would be for Deeks, like an authenticity to a guy who's usually just struggling with physical one foot from another and find family in the people that, as a character that came from kind of catastrophic origins that find more of a connection with the people that he became at work. So yeah, fearless vulnerability.
Gavin, what about you? What's one word you use to talk about your character? You can use two, because Eric changed the rules, so you can use two.
Did you ask me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Forgot to flip the mic. One word I feel like I would describe my character is cute.
Hi, my name is Chloe. Second question is for Rick and Sarah. I want to ask, what was your favorite memory from Suits, and also if you stole anything from the set?
There are a lot of favorite memories, but
I mean, when you're at a job you love for 9 years, how many, you can't bring it down to one, there's the people that you love working with, and then there's so to break it down into one, like to give you that answer, I wish I could honestly tell you there was this one memory.
I'm going to name a memory.
Go.
So in season 1, when Donna comes into Lewis's office and she's got the tickets, and she whips them out of her shirt and puts them on the desk in front of Lewis, we got to improv most of that, and Rick, do you remember that scene by any chance? Lewis's response to the tickets, and I think they just let a lot of times when we got to work together and we got to
those were the most fun for me. Those were the most fun.
They just let the camera roll. They just kind of kept it going, and we just went so far past anything you could possibly see on the screen. Like, just got so ridiculous. And that kind of laughter, I miss that in my life. The laughter with Rick.
I'm sure any of the actors can attest to when they let you just say, go ahead, like, it's yours, make it up, or, that, in my opinion, would be the most liberating, fun, exciting rush moments, creatively. So those were for me.
Yeah, and I totally stole it.
That makes sense.
Lots of clothes. I had on the couch. I mean, it was all sanctioned. It was sanctioned. It wasn't. Nobody's coming for me. I don't think. Unless it's one of you, but yeah. I got some nice clothes. A lot of my shoes actually say Donna in them, so I don't take them off. But at somebody's house, because they're gonna be like, you have a lot of shoes for some other lady.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Madison, and my question is for Gavin and Madison. What is your favorite character for Gavin 911 and for Madison Chicago Police Department?
Favorite character?
Yeah.
I think I need to answer that for you. My favorite character is Ryan. He plays Debbie. I just feel like he's so cool. He's so nice and he's so nice and sweet. So I'm glad I get to have him on the show.
I'm going to keep the theme going and say Alvin Olinsky is my favorite character.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Lily, and Rick and Sarah, I love you. My question is actually for Eric.
No, I love that. Go ahead.
No, it's because my father was in the Navy, and we grew up watching this show together, NCIS LA. And I was just wondering if you watched it with your parents.
I would have, but I was in Los Angeles and Eric in Iowa. But my mom would always say Eric is coming home on Tuesday nights. And we moved to Wednesday, and then she just had to change it. But yeah, that's one of my favorite things about that show is that I was traveling a ton, met the girl that I wanted to marry and have kids with, and I just wanted to be in Los Angeles to shoot TV shows, try out a semblance of a normal life. And the amount of people that watch that show with their mom and their dad and their grandparents, like multi-generational kid experience was really special. So when we talk to each other, please tell him thank you for his service.
And unfortunately, he just heard you. He's up in heaven.
Well, then he's
But
watching
he
right
heard you.
now, and we appreciate your questions, and do I.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and my question is actually for Rick and Sarah. My favorite episode of Suits is the Shakespeare episode. So I was wondering if either of you have like a favorite memory or a favorite story when you were filming that episode?
That behind the curtain scene with her trying to calm him down and talk is kind of analogous to our relationship in real life, in the sense that, obviously not as heightened. But yeah, we used a lot of our own neuroses, like, our friendship neuroses. And it was that, by the way, is one of our, I would say, is one of, like, to add to that answer earlier, that's like a favorite memory. If you were to sort of put it in a capsule of the 9 years of working with Sarah, like that would be your template moment of fun. So, there was a lot of, you calm, fuck down, that kind of stuff. But yeah.
When you each have your coverage, like in a scene where the camera's just on you and it's behind the other person. So what was so fun when it was Rick's coverage, you were like shouting at me, you were like, go now, do it! You wanted me to yell at him, and it was just, if that whole thing could have been filmed, it would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
I would like to go, if I had a lot of wishes to go back to moments in my life, I would go back to that.
Yeah, there was a lot of, there was a lot of insecurity in that scene anyway, because I was wearing something that our boss didn't want me to, the goatee.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He thought it was a bad idea, and I thought it was a good idea, and it was one of those where I was like, something, he's not here, too bad. I'm gonna put it on, and so there was that insecurity, like I may be fired tomorrow, on top of everything else in the scene where I didn't think it was working. So there was that doubt, and Sarah's whatever the hell she was doing, and then you're spinning everywhere, and it was just complete chaos as usual.
We definitely stopped.
There you go.
Well, it makes me feel like better. I think it was the goatee was a good choice.
I do too. Thanks.
Did he?
In his way, later, not fully admitting it was, he was like, yeah, it's fine. It was that kind of thing. It wasn't ever a good job.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Obi. I have a question for everyone, but first, for a request. This picture so like if you could put it up for the audience.
Now? Now?
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Okay. Can I do it to you? All right. What is so? Please tell me your first name.
Obi.
Say it again.
Obi.
You know, you don't pronounce your name correctly. I'm trying to find out what your name is. You still won't answer it, Obi. So if you know something, it's a little annoying. And I'm sorry for this for everyone else, but you just got lit.
Thank you.
Sure.
When you're like feeling down, I guess what's your go-to song to like pick you up again?
I think anything by King Leon, especially this newest album. It's just been on repeat. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Eye of the Tiger because, you know, it's just one of those songs that you go to and you can look in the mirror and be like, okay, even though I definitely feel more like a small kitten today, I'll just sing this song and I'll be fine.
I'm going through every decade of music with my kids. So we're big into Festive right now, which is hard. And also it's fun to have an 8-year-old with rocking out to Festive.
What song lifts you up, right? What lifts you up? I go back like deep into my childhood, like with my sisters in the back of the car, and it's John Denver. It's usually like Rocky Mountain High or like what? Oh, Country Road. Yeah, right. Thank you.
Or Wichita?
Oh, Wichita Lineman. That's kind of that Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell version. It's kind of an in-between because it can also help you get down.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's about longing. And
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. Thank you for remembering that. We're old friends. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, now as the opposite of an icebreaker to end our panel, I say thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna ask everyone a quick rapid fire question. If you could play any character that's not your character on your show, what would it have been? Quick, no context, just one answer.
I'm going first.
Before you do our alien. What? Her thing in Alien.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, who's Sigourney Weaver? Oh, I'll show you pictures later.
Just of all time or
Yeah,
in our show? I'll keep it simple and do Lone Star. I probably Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Any character of any movie, I felt like it kills me to this day. Nobody could have done it better than Hank Azaria in Birdcage, but that would have been a role I would have loved to play.
Wow.
We're gonna make that.
I know, right?
It's such a hard question. It's the hardest question. I'll assume you guys. I'll say a performance that has just always amazed me that I think would be so fun was maybe more on This Is Us. I think it was so cool her getting to play the different ages. I think something like that would be really cool. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you. Today, and we'll see you guys after that for the rest of the fun. Thank you guys.